So this is my journey to Sacred Mother Peak, Matcha Mountain, Marion Hiking Trail. Lots of different names for the same trail. This one has been on my bucket list for a while, just from hearing the beauty of this hike. So here I am starting out. Got there kind of early to get a close parking spot without having to park in the Wufengqi parking lot. So parked on the street. Heading out up to the sanctuary. That bridge right there was the crossway between going to the sanctuary or to the waterfalls. So on the way up, I decided to go to the sanctuary, check out the Catholic sanctuary here before continuing on to the trail. Taking a look inside, it's a small but pretty sanctuary situated here looking out over top of Elon. And to the right is a statue of Mary, which I'll go over and check out here shortly. And this is about 800 meters, I believe, from the starting point of the pathway, the trail. And this pathway is 4 kilometers to the start of the trail. Pretty wide, slightly uphill, but no steps or anything like that. Just a gradual incline, as you can see, walking through the forest here. Continues like this for over 3 kilometers, so nothing terrible. It's kind of a little warm-up to get you ready for the actual trail. Now, I got there pretty early, but I still saw quite a few people coming down the mountain, as this guy is here, going for his morning jog. I'm not sure if they went up to the actual trail or just this 4-kilometer footpath, because after this, it wasn't as crowded. All right, I'm approaching the Tongtian Bridge, which is the start of the Marion Hiking Trail, as this sign up here shows. Kind of cool sign with a cross and staggered, I should say, plates going back right there at the 4-kilometer mark. So take a look at this. Then I'm gonna cross over that bridge and start hiking up the trail. This is where you hit the steps and a very steep incline. It's a 1.6 kilometer hike from here to the top, or the peak, where you can see Matcha Mountain, which got its name from a Japanese photographer. He came here, saw it, and was stunned by its beauty, saying the green looked like matcha powder, or the Japanese green tea powder. So that's where the name Matcha Mountain came from. You may hear it matcha, depending on who's saying it. But yeah, this is the start. Many steps like this to follow, some little waterfalls along the way. This fork in the road, just stay left and continue and going up. After about 800 meters, you'll find a little water spot to refill water if needed. So this is basically the halfway point from that bridge to the peak. At the 1-kilometer post, 600 meters or so to go to the top. I'm getting near the top, got out of the forest, you could say. You have some clearings looking over Elon. I can sense that I'm getting closer to the top.
Just now reaching the top. Sacred Mother Peak, also known as Matcha.
Now approaching here, this is the 1.6 kilometer point, thinking I was finished, but as you can see ahead of me, after going down a little bit, there's another little incline to the actual peak where the Jesus on the cross is. But I'll stop here and look out, see what I have come up so far. And over here is the refuge hut, which is a little shelter to stay in if needed. And this hike is a Catholic pilgrimage, so as you'll see, there are many signs of Catholicism, especially going up this point, many plaques of depicting Jesus carrying his cross. And that there is Matcha Mountain. Now the green of that mountain is absolutely beautiful, so if you do come here, I'd recommend trying to come here on a sunny day, as I've seen numerous pictures on cloudy days and it just doesn't have the same glow as when it's blue skies and sunny. So definitely something to check out on a sunny day, which in Elon is not always easy to find. This was also on a weekday, so there are fewer people at the top. On the weekends, it is quite busier than this. So, again, picking the day to go is half the battle. This is also the dividing line between the Taipei and Elon weather patterns or climate patterns. And they say on certain days you can see two distinct different climates looking out over the two sides of that ridge. And going back down, I saw a large group of hikers going up. I was glad to have been finished before they got there. And I'm arriving back at the sanctuary. And this time I'm going to head over the side trail to go to the Wufengqi waterfalls.
That waterfall is looking dry.
All right, continuing downhill. There is a side trail here to go up to another waterfall, which I did not do. I just continued on to the bottom one. And as I'm approaching, I can hear quite a few people, as this is a popular spot to visit. And sure enough, when I come around this corner, I find who's making the noise. So I sat down, took a little breather, soaked in the waterfall views and scenery before I carried on to the car and finishing the trail.
And back at where we started.
Now, it wouldn't be a Bubble Beaver hike without a stop to get some bubble tea. Mr. Wish was probably my favorite bubble tea when I was biking around Taiwan. I stopped here in Jiaoxi, so I knew I had to make a stop back here before I headed home. So got my bubble tea and off I went. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.